Hello and welcome to another episode of Memory Card. And today I want to talk about the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Color for me was a fantastic little console. It was a fun little console, and it was just such a bright and breezy little thing to have. They came in so many different colours. It's just one of these things that if you really liked red, you could get one in. I think you could get one in red. You could get in blue, purple. Mine was yellow. Um, Not a colour I would have necessarily always gone for, but I had my sister with me, I think, at the time, and I said to her, "What colour do you think I should get?" She went, "Yellow." So I went yellow. Um, it was just fantastic. I think one of them had a green one had a purple one after that. So we had three different colours of them in my house, and it was just a fantastic um, little device. Mine sadly died. The speaker broke. It was on its last legs. It went in the bin. But up until then, I had it for a long, long time. This was the console that finally I gave in and played Pokemon. It introduced me to Legend of Zelda. Link, it's not Link to the Past. Yeah, the color version of the Zelda from the Game Boy, which was a fantastic game. That's actually one of the few Zelda games I've actually finished. It was a brilliant game. There was so much greatness to this console. Well, actually, I ended up getting a rechargeable battery pack that went on the clipped on, which was a godsend because it meant that I could plug it in. And you could play while it charged as well, which is something that you didn't usually think of back then. You didn't think it was possible to plug it. Well, you basically turned it to a home console, but you could plug it in and you could sit and play and play and play some more. You didn't have to bug your parents for batteries. So I think my dad was really happy when I said, "Can I have that?" It was like, "Yeah, I don't have to buy batteries anymore. Sweet." So yeah, it was a fantastic little console. It could fit in your pocket too. It was really fantastic in that respect as well. With my battery charger, it didn't really fit, but it was great. The little ping it made when you turned it on and the Game Boy logo popped in. It was just one of those things that, looking back on it, it's it's really an iconic design, a massive piece of nostalgia wrapped up in a yellow or green or purple or blue shell. It was just the perfect thing to play. If you were on a long car journey, just give your kids Game Boys. We didn't have mobile phones, we didn't have tablets, but we had Game Boys. You could just sit, you could plug your headphones in. So you didn't bother your parents with the sound of the music. You could listen to music on your headset. And it was just fantastic. I think I turned my volume off for whatever reason. I don't know. Save battery, I guess. It was just a fantastic little machine. Hours and hours and hours I've spent playing Pokemon on that. Zelda. Um, it was just a fantastic. It was just a fantastic piece of kit. I really enjoyed playing it. Also, I had the magnifier, which made the screen, I don't know, a few millimeters bigger, and had a light too, so you could play in the dark. So when you're meant to be in your bed sleeping, you could put the magnifier on, turn on the light, and you could sit in the dark and play. Although it was bulky as all hell, um, it was really brilliant. I really think it was one of these fond moments where you couldn't wait to get home and play it. I mean, I had a Mega Drive, I had a Super Nintendo, but None of them had Pokemon. You know, so I mean, you could sit and play it and watch the TV. Home consoles, you couldn't do that. You had to either watch the TV or play the game. Here, you could sit and watch the TV and play, and it was brilliant. I mean, I've had so many of the titles following on from that, from this right the way through to the 3DS was the last one I owned, um, and it was just a brilliant, brilliant kit. Um, it was one of these things where you could you could take it anywhere, and that was a game changer, really, for anyone of my age at the time. You didn't have to just sit and go, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" On loop, winding everybody up. You could sit for hours. I mean, the battery life I think was 8 hours. 8 hours of Zelda. 8 hours of Tetris. I got given that for free. 8 hours of Tetris. To people nowadays, that's torture. But back then, it was just the business. Unfortunately, mobile phones seem to have killed off, or are slowly killing off mobile gaming, which is a shame. The dedicated consoles. I think that if you are a collector, it's worth buying one. There's so many games, so many games. Um, I think it's just a fantastic piece of kit. I have fond memories of mine. If you had one, you were the kid. You were the business. You were the cat's pajamas if you had one of those. I mean, you could sit and play it in the playground. You couldn't do that with the Super Nintendo. You could sit under a tree. What you doing? I'm playing Game Boy. So that was it. I mean, yeah. If you have, like me, a lot of fond memories, I could talk for hours about this thing. I'm going to try not to. But if you have fond memories like me of this, then let me know in the comments, and subscribe as well. That'd be helpful, so you can find out when my next videos pop up. Don't do them very often. Don't have the chance to at the moment, but I'll try and pop out a few more. So thank you again for watching, and like I said, if you had fond memories of your Game Boy Color, if you had any quirky little add-ons for it, then it'd be fun to hear about those as well. I didn't have that many. There was a printer, I know that much, and there was a camera. One of my friends had one of them. But if you had one of those, let me know. And what did you take a picture of? And did you print it out? It'd be always fun to know. Thanks again for watching.